Now, Action 10's Cole Vaughn with your Doppler 10 weather forecast.
Welcome back, everybody. We are live out here at the Corpus Christi Marina, where we're experiencing some of the stronger wind speeds that are blowing into the coastal bend right now. In fact, we're seeing those sustained winds about 30 to 40 miles per hour across most of the area. Now you can see back behind me, we've got some of the birds that are trying to fly around, and some of them are having a bit of a difficult time because they're flying into the wind and yet still moving backwards. It's just so strong. Not only that, the flags are definitely blowing, and they've been kind of been whipping around all afternoon. So this is something we're really going to see even as we go through the rest of the evening. So let's show you the weather alerts that we have in place right now across the coastal bend. First off, for all the areas in pink, that's where we have a fire weather warning. It's because these windy conditions and the dry air, those can both contribute to fire conditions, meaning that if a fire were to start, it would have the ability to spread very quickly. Also, for out there in yellow, that's Duval County. That's a high wind warning because wind gusts could be reaching 55 miles per hour out in that area. Those wind speeds are going to be a little bit higher to our west. So here's a look at the current wind speeds across the area. Notice how high some of these are, well over 20 and 30 miles per hour in some of these locations. And the wind gusts are even higher than that. That's where we've got locations even reaching over 40 miles per hour at this hour. So this is a blustery evening that still has quite a ways to go. Now the humidity is the other side to this. We were talking about the fire weather potential, and that's just because the air is so dry. Those humidity levels are down there in the 20 to 30% range for many folks. And this really isn't going to change all that much for the next 24 hours. Notice that as we go on Future Tracker through the night tonight, early tomorrow morning, that's where we have a little bit more moisture up there, a little more humidity in the northeastern portions of the coastal bend. But then by the afternoon, we're back to the dry conditions yet again. And that means that fire weather potential will continue through tomorrow. So this hasn't just been the coastal bend either. In fact, it's been areas well off to our north. Notice across the state of Texas some of these wind gusts here. And I was keeping a close eye on this throughout the afternoon. Up there in the Panhandle, they were seeing wind gusts of close to 60 miles per hour in the middle of the afternoon. Just unbelievable numbers to be seeing from just a winter storm. Now, we'll show you on Future Tracker. We're not, of course, getting the winter side to this storm. We're just getting some wind, and then things are clearing out nicely behind the cold front. But as we go into tomorrow morning, there may actually be a little bit of snowfall up in the North Texas Hill Country and further up into the Heartland. Could get a couple of inches closer to Abilene, but I think for the North Hill Country, they're just going to be looking at a little bit of snow, probably very little accumulation at all. Now, tomorrow afternoon here in the coastal bend, mostly sunny, and we could see a few clouds here and there, but there is going to be a good deal of sunshine even sticking around through the day on Saturday. So then as we get into Sunday, we may see a few more high clouds moving into the area. I think overall, it's still going to be a fairly bright sky, if you will. The sky may just be a little murky thanks to some of those high clouds. Now, as for tonight's forecast, 45 degrees is where we're headed down to. That's because we've got the clear skies, but the wind is not going to disappear at all. Those northwest winds about 20 to 30 miles per hour. And then for the day tomorrow, the wind continues. Until the evening, we may start to see that die down just a tad, a little closer to normal. But you see mostly sunny skies and that high temperature around 62 degrees. Now it's time for your 7-day forecast, brought to you by AutoNation. Announcing the AutoNation year-end event. Unwrap the savings on over 100,000 vehicles, but hurry, they're going fast. So for tomorrow, that's going to be another windy day, but Saturday the winds die down a good bit. That's going to be a good day for the weekend. A little bit of an increase in clouds through the start of next week, and we head for that next chance of rain for next Wednesday and Thursday. So guys, it's plenty windy out here now. It's going to continue to be windy throughout the rest of the evening. I'm feeling a little bit like an inflatable snowman out here. Hopefully everybody tied down their inflatables yesterday, and those aren't going to be having any problems. But for now, reporting live at the Corpus Christi Marina, Cole Vaughn, Action 10 News.
All right.